Peace. This is Spiritual Lifting with V. Let me get your soul swole.
Good morning.
Today's topic is encouragement. And I'd like to start the day off by saying peace and blessings throughout the world and the universe and to everyone. And if you've been tuning in, please continue to tune in. Just kind of getting rolling again. So, today's topic, encouragement. And it's beautiful, right? Thank you, beautiful trees. Thank you, beautiful sunshine. Thank you to all the animal life and everyone that is in existence with us right now. To the angels and the ancestors, all our brethren. In this life that we live, it can get tough. It can become defeating. And there are a multitude of things that can take us from one direction and send us into another direction. Whether that had been we set out and we made a particular set of plans for a certain amount of time. Only the Creator knows what's coming for you. We can try to predict all we want. We can try to plot everything. But sometimes, look at this, so beautiful. Sometimes those things that we try to work out within ourselves to create the direction instead of allowing the Creator to lead us in the direction that we need to be, can go awry. The reason for this is destiny. You do not make your destiny. The Creator actually makes your destiny. And we're not going to go into how deep the mathematics are of the Creator at all, excuse me. But those mathematics are extremely deep. We just have to go forward in this existence. By going forward in our existence, we can find ourselves right where we need to be. Sometimes we think everything hinges on one particular thing, or one particular plan, or one particular movement or motion. And life is this symphony where you have many instruments that are playing at one time, taking you up and down and tapering off and climaxing and then coming back around again just to only come back to reclimax. It is the love of life. We're constantly being guided, but sometimes we don't use our eye and we use our eyes. And by doing that, not using the eye, but the eyes, can lead us to feel destitute, lost, frayed, and afraid to go ahead and take the next step out there. We can't do that because first we must turn it over to the Creator, put our trust in the Creator, seek for the Creator to give us the guidance on the motion that we are to make. Instead of trying to take that chance and make it our choice. Because sometimes we're being shown a pathway when certain roads get cut off, and it completely whirlwinds our life to where we need to be and not where we want it to be. Have you ever gone through life and said, man, this is good, but here and there, I keep having these stumbling blocks and it's just not working out. It's not fruitioning into like what I need. Though I have tried, though I have placed myself in the position, though I've done the studying, though I have made all the actions, I've tried to do the corrections, and then you get to this point where appearingly it seems that it's working out. And then you come back into the same cycle. It's not that those things can't work, because those things can clearly work. The issue is that maybe those things aren't what the Creator has had planned for you. And so you keep cycling and you keep cycling and you keep cycling until you understand the lesson that the Creator's given you, and until you follow the direction that the Creator's giving you. Well, in this sense, this is the way that the Creator is encouraging you to step forward, to never give up, to make the motion and see the signs with your eye, not your eyes, of where He's directing you to. Because a lot of times we want the easy route in life. We want the easy road. We want to go down the smooth path. But that's not always a destined thing. Life is not smooth in itself. If you can think of the way that you are born into this world, even if you came out on the first push, just really think about all of the elements to that. Honestly, it's a quite violent process, because you're birthing into this new world. You haven't seen anything. You haven't had this light in your eyes. You haven't had these smells. You haven't heard these voices clearly. So all these things are just wham at one time at you. And then the afterbirth and everything that flows and follows afterwards. It's a beautiful process at the same time. But it's not smooth, because the doctors have to be there. And you're afraid to come out the womb, and they have to tell the mother to push. And this all is one working thing, because you're connected to the mother, and then you're feeling her emotions, and the heart's racing, and the blood's pumping. It's all a part of encouragement in this existence. A lot of times we are the encouragers out here, where we're constantly encouraging everyone else, constantly saying, come on, you can do it. Don't stop. Keep pushing forward. And sometimes the encouragers need encouragement. Now, it's up to each individual at the end of the day to find that motivation, find that dedication, find that way to encourage themselves to keep going. Because if you don't, then you just stop. And if you stop, you don't succeed or successor in life. You can't go forward. Creator doesn't want us to stop, lay down, and do nothing. So He puts these tasks and these challenges in front of us in our existence for us to continue to move forward. So we can see with the eye. What is the next thing? What is the next step? Because when you leave here, you only leave here with your experiences. You don't take the money, you don't take the clothes, you don't take the cars, you take none of the material possessions. You don't even take the people. Your soul, your spirit is what you leave here with. And I've said this many times before in my other videos, but we have to come to a recognition of what fulfillment in this existence truly is. It is our experience in this existence. There's so many times where maybe you didn't have someone to encourage you. Maybe you didn't feel like you wanted to encourage yourself. And you just wanted to stop. But if you stop the experience. Why would you stop this experience in this existence in this most wonderful place? You may be this the only time. Appreciation and gratitude, they go so deep into why we need to encourage ourselves and encourage others. Think about people that may be bullied when you were a kid, or whatever the case may be, etc., etc. How did their life turn out? Maybe a person's a certain way because they didn't come from an encouraging family. We have to love. We have to smile with our hearts on a daily basis. We have to love each other. And we have to continue to encourage each other. Because just because it's down today, just because it seems like it's not happening today, that does not speak on tomorrow at all. It doesn't speak on seconds from now. It doesn't speak on minutes from now. It really doesn't speak on anything. It's a moment in time where the Creator's giving you a lesson, and when you accept that lesson, which a lesson is a blessing, you are able to take yourself and catapult it to the highest depths of whatever you were trying to do in your existence. How many times have you heard stories of people that they were just on the bounds of the end, and as they were getting ready to give up, that ideal sparked in them. That thing came across that really seemed almost hopeless, but they followed through because they used the eye and not the eyes. Something told them. They said, something told me to go to this place that day. Something told me to walk through that door. Something told me to stop, give thanks and gratitude to the Creator. And then, just like that, their life changed, and it skyrocketed into a direction that they never thought possible. It's the encouragement of the Creator. Really be surprised how much and how often in the way that the Creator works just to guide you along. A lot of people often want to blame the Creator for all the negative things that are happening to them. Well, that might be a possible thing. But if that is happening, it's because you're not doing what you were destined to do, and He's blocking these certain things so you can figure it out on your own which direction to go in this existence, how to get there. He only wants us to have this fruitful existence. And sometimes it takes thing after thing happening, and for us to really begin to understand ourselves and the process. So many times in life, people want to skip the process. No, it's all about the process. It's all about stopping for the good and the bad, thanking the Creator. Thank you, Father. Thank you for everything that you have done and given to me, because it is with a purpose. That does not mean we're all meant to be millionaires or billionaires or have this big house. None of it. Those are small things and material things that are compared into what the Creator's trying to show you in this existence. They're nothing. It's the experience. The Jimi Hendrix album, Are You Experienced? It's much deeper. Are you? Are you experienced in what is really going on around you? Look, people, when you see that family member, that friend, that loved one, that lover, the former lover, anyone around you, and they're in that destitute, they just are at their wits' end, even yourself, be that light to give that encouragement. You never know when somebody's on their last of everything, their last of time, their last of mind, their last of wanting to exist in this plane alone. Open heart, open spirit. I will never stop talking about these things, because it is for what we can use. It is a power that we can use to help all. It can be tough. This existence can be tough. This life can be tough. We all need a little encouragement sometimes to continue to go forward, to continue to go ahead. If you want to manifest things, start with appreciation and gratitude to the Creator. If you want to manifest things, start with encouraging others to continue to go forward in their existence and to never stop. If you want to manifest things, move with an open heart and an open spirit and walk in the truth. If you want to manifest things, love unconditionally. That means good or bad, that means all of it. That doesn't mean that you have to succumb to anything that you don't want to. You don't have to even be around the people. You don't have to. What do they call that? Loving from a distance. But you have to have your inner self, your inner verse organized and correct. For it is what the Creator wants. It is a very difficult thing to just love. There's so many things in this existence that can make us and take us through that emotional ride, which the negative energy controls the emotions and the ego, and it takes you away from the Creator. It takes you away from yourself, where you lose yourself inside of something that doesn't even exist, some momentary thing to make you make a split decision that led you down the wrong path. Listen, encourage the children. Look at this time that we're living in. And everyone only sees material. Everyone only sees right now, today. What about the encouragement for the future? What about the encouragement for growth? Don't just walk by and do nothing. Times in this life, no matter how many times you've told a person time and time again, no matter how many times you get tired, if it keeps happening to you and the Creator keeps putting this person in your way and this person in your face, it is for a reason. Use your eye, not your eyes. Something simple is being given to you. Something much greater. An opportunity to help another change, even if it's for a moment. Love one another, people. Never give up. Press yourself to the end. You can only be a champion in this life if you have learned to lose and never stop and keep fighting and fighting and fighting until you get there and you get it. Again, gratitude, appreciation, open heart, open spirit, walk in the truth. Be thankful for your existence. Be thankful for wherever the Creator has placed you. When you open your eyes, give the Creator thanks. Give everything thanks around you. It is put here for a reason. You are here for a reason. The experience. If you know someone or have seen someone having hard times, even if it's repetitively, and you've told them time and time again, continue to encourage them. Continue to give examples of your existence and why you won't give up, and you're saying the things that you're saying to them. Never stop. Because that might be the one day where it actually clicks and everything falls together and they understand. I want to thank all you for listening today. And I'm going to end this conversation now. But it's just something to think about. Encouragement. We've all needed it. We can all use it. And we can all spread it daily. Because you never know whose life it may change. And I think I'm going to end on that note. And as always, the children are the future and we are the past. But by encouraging one another, we can all be the future. This has been Spiritual Lifting with V. Let me get your soul swole. Peace.